What a treat this little spot is. We had quite the time yesterday. We spent, what, 3 hours searching for a spot?
Yeah, about 3 hours, which we thought was going to be like 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're going all up and down these mountainous roads. There's some Forest Service roads, and we're just looking for a very simple pullout. It led us to this beautiful little spot that has a secret feature. It's kind of nice. You wouldn't know it just, passing by here. But this guy being only 13 feet, this little E13 fits perfectly.
Yep.
Now, we learned some things yesterday.
We did.
And it sort of surprised us.
So we are outside of Squamish, British Columbia, and we went down a nice little Forest Service road out here, and we found a really cool spot that we wanted to go to that was kind of on a cliff edge. You can see the mountains, the water, really cool spot. But when we turned to try to go up that road, actually we got up, we walked it first, and we thought maybe we can make it.
Oh, it would have been a great view.
It would have been a great view. So we thought we probably could make it, except for at the very beginning of the road, there was like
it's a bit of a dip.
A dip, yeah. And so we couldn't kind of get everybody across without somebody bottoming out.
No, and really what it was is that the hitch actually hit the bottom. And it just kind of bottomed out right there, which is totally fine, because if we couldn't have made that, it would have had a bit of a struggle later on. Yeah. I suspect that a little bit of a lift kit on this guy, because these guys are pretty low, which makes them a little more aerodynamic. It also makes them a little bit more lightweight. A little bit of a lift kit would have paired it better with the truck, I think. The truck had no problem, but even the truck, the departure angle on this thing, yeah. These little lightweight trailers are also kind of designed to be towed by, crossovers and stuff, really lightweight. So usually you won't be pairing it with such a tall truck. So most people wouldn't have even attempted that. Yeah. But we decided to back out and continue on down the road. Right.
So we ended up another road that we thought was going to work, and it definitely didn't work. But it was a fun little adventure.
We're going up this thing for 45 minutes, I'd say, because you're crawling, right? Yeah. And we have it in 4-wheel drive. We have it in 4-low, actually. Yeah. And, our truck is, you kind of like jutting over rocks, and you're kicking things out of the way, and we're just trying to keep the trailer, bobbing along nicely. We don't want to be aggressive, because this is not our trailer. Escape goes, yeah, take it out, make content, find out where the limitations are. And that we are. And I was amazed, actually. It did really well. And it also helps that we were pulling with the Ram 2500, which is, technically probably overkill, but it did fantastic. But there was even one point, because we kept going and going and going, because we're not finding anything. We're not seeing these pullouts, see something as nice as this. And the farther we go, the less we're seeing. And we really wanted a little bit of a view.
Yeah, and we're using an app that shows you kind of different places that other people have found along the way. So you kind of got to take other people's word for it. And there were so many spots out here. It's kind of just like, well, you'll stumble upon something.
Yes. Well, we get up. To one point, we're like, oh boy, because it's starting to get dicey, like to the point that we're worried about high centering, and we don't want to do that. And so, of course, and we're like, okay, let's get out, let's walk. We walked about 1.5 miles, and we're like, this isn't it. So let's go ahead and turn around, but we're on a road that there's supposed to be an intersection, there's no intersection. Right. So what we ended up having to do is go ahead, back in as far as we can, almost jackknifing the trailer and truck, actually disconnecting, make sure you have your chocks and all that helped. Disconnect, turn the truck around, which was a little easier than trying to do both. Yep. And then go ahead and rehook up. That worked perfectly, although maybe took 15 minutes or so. Yeah. Really wasn't too bad. Then we're heading back down all the terrain that we came up. And I'm telling you, the video doesn't really do it justice. And really, it's not about like, oh, we're going to get stuck necessarily. It's more so about, I don't want, something crazy to happen. And so we want to take it very careful. We don't want to high center. And it also, we want to make sure that we retain traction. And we went right back down the way we came up, and it was bumpy.
And it took us about probably like 15 minutes to get down, when it took us about 45 to an hour to get up.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
So I think the other thing too is like when you go slow, the rocks aren't flying as fast and as hard. Like they're not launching as high. So we're protecting the trailer especially a little bit more when we're going a lot slower.
Now I gotta say though, for what it is, for the height that we have, the capabilities, I think we pushed it farther than it was technically designed to go, and I'm very relieved. But we came back down, and we did continue on the more main road, where it was dusty, but it was a lot smoother.
Yeah, these main Forest Service roads are very dusty out here.
They sure are. And then we're going over these little bridges and seeing this beautiful scenery out here. Yeah. It is just, it's gorgeous, this beautiful rivers. And we passed, I think we passed one couple that was also out here. They had no view at all. They were kind of in a dirt lot. But we just sort of happened to be going by, and I'm like, oh, is that something? this, sure enough, really is just enough for us to be able to have a little spot to walk around. Our trailer fits back here. We're in these beautiful trees, which is so nice for shade because it's a little warm, it's a little dry out here.
Yes.
And then our truck actually fits sideways over here. Nothing at all to complain about. In regards to like, people aren't really flying by.
No, there have been, I think there were like a 4-wheeler and a dirt biker and like a few cars, like maybe one every 2 hours.
Yeah, so really, I mean, not that bad. Compared to the first stop we actually made on the other side of this mountain. Yeah, that was quite something. So anyways, here we've been content. It's a nice, real nice spot. And then of course we've got these little hills here. So even if there's nobody nearby, but even if there were, they wouldn't hear the generator when we're running that.
Yep.
We don't have to worry about solar, which, we don't have to worry about staying in the sunlight because we don't have the solar on the trailer, although I'm very pro solar, very biased there. But this spot had a really pleasant surprise